Peace, everybody. This is Ziggy the Iron King. Back at you with another video. About 2 weeks ago, I did a video talking about how I was doing things to progress my cerebral palsy, and I was talking about how I did a 90-day water dense fruit fast, and it was a really good experience. Me doing that fast, but I didn't feel like when I did that fast that I didn't see any detox symptoms, and I didn't really have anybody until probably the very end or close to the end of my fast tell me that they noticed the differences. I wasn't really looking to see, okay, I'm standing this much taller, or I wasn't doing anything actively to show the progression as far as what I was able to do. And once people started telling me that, I started to really notice. I started to notice, okay, I'm able to move around better. I'm able to just simple things like standing taller, standing in one place, and things of that nature. But I didn't really see or feel any detox symptoms while I was doing it. So I'm thinking wow, this wasn't intense enough for me. And I've done fasts before. I've done different types of detox, herbal detox over the years, which I've documented or which I spoke about in my last video. So I figured I would do this grape fast because around the springtime and the summertime, it was a real big movement. It's still really a big movement among the holistic health community of doing fruit fast, watermelon fast, or just mono fruit fast, where you just eat one fruit for weeks and weeks and weeks, or just going on a fruit fast in general. And there's a guy that I stumbled across. His name was Orville Douglas. A lot of people in the circle that I was following was following him, and came across him, and he's already been a fruitarian for a long time, but he came up with a group where he coached people, where they joined his group, and you just follow the certain guidelines, where you just fast on fruit, just fast on water dense fruit. It has to be water dense fruit, not even cucumbers or anything like that, just water dense, sweet watery fruit. So, and no teas, nothing extra, just the fruit. And you're on the fruit, and your body is taking in everything from the fruit, or nothing else getting in the way. No herbs, no supplementation, nothing. Just the fruit. So I stumbled across him, and that also led me into people that had already been following him, that I had been watching, or I either been watching or discovered on YouTube, or being interviewed on YouTube, and people that I just follow on Facebook in general, that are in the middle of a grape fast, maybe a 90-day grape fast or a 120-day grape fast, or just fasting on grapes or fasting on watermelon till watermelon season is completely up for them. There's a guy, Kev Ramon, that I follow. He's on like 123 days of watermelons. He's still able to find watermelons, and he's been doing it for 123 days. I think before then he might have did it like a grape fast. So basically, long story short, it led me into reading the book called The Grape Cure, and basically you just go on a mono diet of grapes, and for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you you start healing. Like, it was a lady, I think her name Jonah Bryan. She was studying about the grape fast, and she did it herself, studying like Arnold Ehret and people like that, and she ended up getting rid of her cancer like in like 6 weeks or something like that. So with this being already being a movement, like really currently actually, where in October grapes are in season, and luckily I'm able to find seeded grapes, and now like working from home, so it's very convenient for me to buy some grapes maybe a few times a week, and hopefully stock up for enough. I don't really have to leave my house if I don't want to, and just eat grapes all day. It was kind of hard for me in my last working situation. I was eating watermelons, and it was good. It was a really good experience, even though it had me urinating way more than I would have wanted to, but it still was worth it. But it wasn't really realistic for me to be able to take a whole watermelon to me with me to work. Especially if I take public transportation and all that, and me not being able to carry a whole watermelon myself and all those things, it would have been really. And on top of that, when you consider the amount of hours I was spending at work, working some days over 8 hours, working 10 hours, 12 hours, you know what I mean? So sort of unrealistic for me. But now I'm able to just stock up on grapes and eat as much as I desire. And grapes are expensive to some people. It's definitely not cheap, but just focusing on one fruit, it kind of cancels out the expensiveness, because I set up my mind where I'm just going to focus on one fruit, and I'm not eating out. By doing this, I'm not eating out. I'm not going out the way to maybe buy, if I'm eating a whole bunch of different varieties of foods. It's less likely for me to go and spend my money on fruit that may be a lot more expensive. So I started my fruit fast on Saturday. I ate me a soursop, and after that, I've been eating bags of grapes. And right now, I've been averaging about 2.5 to 3 bags of grapes a day. So that's where I'm at now. And in this video, basically, I wanted to let everybody know that I started my food fast. I don't know how long it will last. It could be 5 days, could be a week, could be 2 weeks, could be a month, could be 2 months, it could be 3 months, it could be 4. And even if I don't, because I've been thinking, I was able to do over 90 days on sweet watery fruits. In the beginning, I did, I was still taking the tea and stuff like that. But after about 3 weeks, I was done with the supplementation. I think I might have had honey or something, for some reason. Especially towards the end, I did. When I started adding cucumbers. But, and then I learned that that's is more on the vegetable side in the sense that it'll slow down your detox. So, just off the fact that you're focusing on one fruit, it allows your body to focus on the properties of that fruit. Reading the Grape Cure, I learned that the grape has so many properties from the whole grape. I know a lot of people are sticklers on just sticking to the seeded grapes, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I want to, unless I'm in a situation where, if I'm going to stick to it, unless I'm in a situation where I can't find any seeded grapes, or I can't get them available to me, then I might go with the seedless. But if you're watching this and you want to get encouraged and you want to try to do the Grape Cure, then I would say, take the seedless grapes as well. You know what I mean? You just want to focus on the grapes, but there's a lot of properties in the skin. There's a lot of properties in the flesh, of course. There's a lot of properties in the seed, which is one of the reasons why I want to stick to just seed it, because of the properties of the grapes. We can go over the fact that the seedless grapes are GMO and all that, but if you're doing the Grape Cure just to do it, then if you set your mind to it, then just don't really worry about whether it's seeded or seedless. But if you're like me and you want to just stick to the seeded, then do so, because especially if you're dealing with really anything that's going to take a lot of effort to heal, then you want to get that, you want to get the seeds. So I just wanted to check in and let you guys know where I'm at now. I'm at day 3, and I'll probably do my next video a week from now. The first day was really hard with the cravings, and pretty much went away. The cravings pretty much went away. I mean, I still kind of want to eat regular vegan food, and if I'm out somewhere, like I was out with my brother, and I was tempted, with the smells and all that, but I said in my mind that I'm going to do this, and then I made a few posts on Facebook and some Facebook groups that I found that kind of put me in the mindset of, okay, I'm going to do this. So, like I said, whether it's 5 days, whether it's a week, whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's a month, whether it's 3 months, or whether I go all the way to 4. Because I think that I would like to go to 4, because if I was able to see some noticeable benefits from on the watery dense fruits in 90 days, I think that I definitely will see benefits in the fruits, watery dense fruits, or with grapes in 90 days. If I go even further than 90 days, I feel like in my mind it would tell me, okay, I already did 90 days on watery fruits. If I go an extra month with the grapes, which are more intense, then I will be able to facilitate more healing. So, so we'll see. And there's other things that I've been researching as a part of my regimen that I like to do outside of just that diet. Like I've been learning about rebounding, I've been learning about, Dasana and things like that. So I want to document and take people on this journey. And I think by doing this video after I started, it would hold me accountable and give me a source of documentation so I can maybe go back and look at my videos and go back and look at my videos and maybe encourage myself to keep going. So, like, comment, subscribe to Ziggy the Iron King on YouTube. Visit maximalistics.com for my sycamore black seed oil and my botana oil for your hair and skin and even lungs. So, and stay